They say the axe forgets, but the tree remembers. Emmanuel may think it was just one night of weakness, but for me, it is a scar that cannot fade. Each time I see him hold the steering wheel, I remember how his hands once held me in the dark. And now, with life growing inside me, every stolen glance feels like a crime written boldly on my forehead. My husband Daniel, oblivious as a child chasing butterflies, has never been happier. The day I told him I was pregnant, his face lit up brighter than the morning sun. He lifted me into his arms and whispered, "Finally, the heavens have smiled on us, my queen." His joy pierced my heart like a dagger coated with honey. At night, he places his palm gently on my stomach, whispering prayers over the unborn child. And each word burns me inside, for I know the truth that my lips dare not confess. No matter how far a lie runs, the truth will catch it at the market square, my late grandmother used to say. That proverb now haunts me like a shadow. Meanwhile, Emmanuel has changed. The once calm, respectful driver now carries a strange heaviness in his eyes. Sometimes, while opening the car door, his gaze lingers too long on my stomach, as though silently claiming what is his. And in those moments, fear grips me. What if he speaks? What if his conscience drives him to confess? One afternoon, as he drove me to the hospital for a checkup, his voice broke the silence.
"Madam, this child, what will become of it? What about Olga?"
I turned to face him, my throat tightening. "Emmanuel," I whispered sharply, "never speak of this again. This child is my husband's. Do you hear me? No one must ever know." He gripped the steering tighter, his knuckles turning white.
"But madam," he replied, "secrets are like smoke. You cannot lock them inside a box. Sooner or later, they will escape."
His words sent a shiver down my spine. For the rest of the drive, silence reigned, but my heart thundered like drums of war. Back at home, Daniel was already planning names for the child, painting rooms and calling me his miracle. His mother, who once mocked me in whispers, now sang praises to my name. "At last, you have given us an heir," she said, tears in her eyes. If only she knew the heir she celebrated might shatter our family like glass. That night I lay awake beside Daniel. The moonlight danced through the curtains, and I stared at the ceiling, replaying Emmanuel's words. I knew he was right. No matter how tightly I guard this secret, one day, it will burst open like a swollen yam. The question is not if the truth will come out, but when, and when it does, it will fall like thunder on my marriage. I love my husband deeply, yet my mistake now hangs between us like a sword waiting to strike. And Emmanuel, the one who should remain silent, now looks at me as though he holds the key to my future. They say, when a woman carries a secret, her eyes betray her even before her lips. And I fear mine are already speaking louder than I intend. The storm is gathering. The question is, who will break first? Emmanuel, my guilty conscience, or the child in my womb, whose very existence is the loudest truth of all?